The UK's lead aircraft carrier stands two-thirds empty. The number of jets in the Royal Air Force has nosedived, and the British government made significant cuts to the defence budgets. The UK's ability to fight from the air hangs in the balance. And why just air? The situation is quite similar on the ground as well. The British Army has been asked to employ fewer troops. So what is the UK planning after all? Why is it weakening its own defence? Have the mighty British fallen? Our next report getting you more details.
This is Britain's flagship HMS Queen Elizabeth. It is 920 feet long. It has the capacity to accommodate 36 F-35B Lightning jets. It was designed to routinely carry up to 24 planes on operations. Currently, the vessel is leading an international patrol around Norway and the North Atlantic. But guess what? It only has 8 fifth-generation fighters on board. Britain's lead aircraft carrier is two-thirds empty. In contrast, when America's largest carrier, USS Gerald R. Ford, visited Norway earlier this year, it had more than 40 aircraft on board. Dozens of them were F-18 fighter jets. The question is, what does this say about the UK? That it's just not spending enough on defense. We are not the ones saying that. It's the British lawmakers. They have realized this report. It says the Royal Air Force, or RAF, lacks capabilities across combat, air transport and early warning aircraft. The MPs have warned of nose-diving numbers of planes in the RAF, and they have blamed the government's budget cuts for it. Consider the facts yourself. The C-130J Hercules fleet was the RAF's primary tactical transport aircraft. It was used for a range of operations, including troop movements, airdrops, special forces and humanitarian relief. Yet it was retired 7 years earlier than its out-of-service date. Why, you may ask? Well, to save money. Then the E-7 Wedgetail fleet was downsized. Instead of 5 planes, the UK now plans to buy 3 Wedgetails from Australia. The Royal Air Force has 31 F-35B stealth fighters. The number is set to rise to 48 by 2025. Senior air marshals have an aspiration to increase the fleet to 74, but even that will be significantly less than the original figure of 138. The Defence Committee's report clearly warns that UK's combat aircraft fleet is alarmingly low in number. It also says that the UK would struggle to defend itself if there is an all-out war, and this is when there is already a war underway in the continent. Has the Great Britain taken no lessons? The United Kingdom's fixed-wing aircraft inventory has been in free fall since the end of the Cold War. In 1990, it has 579 aircraft. In 2023, it merely has 205. The British combat fleet of 169 airframes is smaller than that of France, which is 231, Germany at 214, and Italy at 199. The British Army has been asked to cut troop numbers from 82,000 to 73,000 by 2025. This is all thanks to UK's frugality. The Ministry of Defence ordered budget cuts in 2021. This has created a gap in combat air capability, and it is predicted to persist well into the 2030s. The Defence Committee says Britain has been left dangerously exposed. The Royal Air Force is struggling even to produce new pilots. This is in parts due to decrepit planes and few instructors. But when it comes to helping Ukraine, the UK has been loyal. It hasn't held back from providing aid, weapons or training. But shouldn't it take care of its own defense first? Bureau Report. WION. World is One.
WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the updates on the move.